Hello, how's everybody doing? Welcome to another episode of Technique Tuesday. Today we are going to work on the spiral pop-up card. So I haven't done any 3D cards yet, but today is the day. We're not gonna get messy, we're not gonna get dirty, we're just gonna do some crafting, and I'm gonna show you this really cool pop-up card. That's really, really easy. You guys are gonna love it. So let me show you right here. That was Jake, my kitty cat, so please excuse him. So this is the card that we're gonna make. And then when you open it, look at this. Isn't that fun? So easy. You guys are just gonna be blown away on how easy it is. So let's get started, okay? Okay, so here's all your parts. Now I already did all the coloring because I thought, you guys probably don't wanna watch me color because that's boring. So first off, we're just gonna fold this in half. And this is just your standard 5.5 by 8.5 piece of paper, okay? And then this here, this red is cut at, I believe it's 2 inches, 2.25, excuse me. And this is 2 inches. And this is the embossing folder you can see right here. The embossing folder that I used for this is a new one. Look at how cute this is. It's called Lazy Daisy. This is one of our 6x6. Next week for the video, we're gonna go over embossing folders. Embossing folders 101. And I'm gonna teach you guys how to use your embossing folders and how to make it really easy. But anyway, back to business here. I gotta get my little puppies out. Okay, so first off, we are going to use our glue here. And I have to show you guys my little glue holder. So my friend Glenn, he just got a 3D printer. And my little group is called the Sassy Inky Sisters. Look, isn't that cute? And he made that for me. These are so handy to have. So if you guys can get a glue holder or a friend with a 3D printer, you can just get that and it'll hold your glue. It's really convenient because it keeps all the glue at the bottom. Okay, so now we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna glue this down just like this. And then we're gonna, now see how it doesn't go all the way across? I'm gonna show you guys a trick with that. And then we're gonna put this on here. I'm looking at the sample. So how's everyone doing? We just got, I don't know, about 5 inches of snow, but now it is sunny as all get out and it's supposed to be almost 70 this weekend. So I think Mother Nature's a little late to the party in that she forgot to take her medicine. All right, so we're just gonna glue this down here. And then I saw on Facebook, one of my friends is in Denver, and it looks like they're getting our storm. Okay, so see how this is a little bit long? So all you're gonna do is you're gonna open up the card, you're gonna take your scissors, and you're just gonna trim that down. And I usually cut these a little bit longer just to give me some leeway because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. Oops, I cut a little bit too much, but that's okay. All right. So now we're gonna glue the circle. So the circle that I cut, it was from the Stylish Shapes. So it's the largest circle here. I'll take it out so you guys can see. The largest circle here, and it's got that really cute stitched edging. And then for the greeting, same thing. They're both from that set of die cuts. These are still available in the catalog. I'd get them while you can. I'm not sure if they're gonna retire, but if they do, I will let you guys know. So, okay, so back to the gluing here. Just wanted to let you guys know what that was. This is the first time I've ever created something on camera. I'm pretty excited, so hopefully I'm doing a good job. I'm a little nervous. It's okay. It's funny, I've been a demonstrator for so long, and there's only a few things that make me kind of nervous, and I think this might be one of them. So now I'm gonna bring in my little mat here, and I'm gonna flip this over because we're gonna get pretty messy. So this helps to keep the glue off the paper because once you get the glue on your paper underneath, it kind of ruins it. I know you guys can't see, but off camera, my kittens are in here and they're actually behaving themselves. They are getting so big and they're just everywhere right now. Okay, so I'm gonna put that aside. I'm gonna press this down a little bit more because we're using glue. And I'm just gonna line this here. And what's nice when you use glue, it kind of gives you a little bit of leeway, so you're not totally committed. You can move things around a stitch if you need to, if you get things crooked. So that's one aspect of glue. And then you can see here that it's hanging over a little bit. And then same thing, I'm just gonna flip the card open and I'm gonna cut that off. All right, I'm just gonna flip this over here. And I'm going to scoop that aside. All right, so now we're gonna glue our puppies down. So I've already, whoops, I just dropped one. So I've already colored them because I figured that y'all don't need to watch me color. So we're just gonna put him here. I'm gonna get my dots, our Stampin' Dimensionals here. Put a few of these down. Oh, my paper's starting to fold up here on the edge. So, are you guys ready for spring? Oh my gosh, it's so funny. We have snow outside and my tulips are probably about, I don't know, 2 or 3 inches above the snow. It's kind of funny. Hardy little guys. I planted all brand new tulips last year because mine were just getting old and they weren't coming up anymore. Okay, so now we're gonna put the greeting down. So, and it was kind of, I moved here from California. Actually today, it is my year 15 of living in Post Falls. Okay. All right, so now this is the front, okay, you guys? And we're just gonna put this down. Oh, I forgot to say, this is the Cutest Crew bundle that we're using, and I'll bring that in here and show you after we put it all together, because we're gonna stamp too. You guys, I'm gonna make you watch me stamp. Okay, so now let's work on the mechanism. So you're gonna punch out a 2-inch circle, okay? This is 2 inches. You can go bigger. I made some other cards and I'll show you at the end of the video with bigger circles because I used bigger items. But what you wanna do is you wanna take your scissors and you just wanna cut around just like this and just keep cutting until you get a nice spiral. All right. And this, I cut it a little bit thick. You wanna try to cut it about 1/4 inch. What I did before I practiced, so I punched some circles out and took them upstairs, and just while we were watching TV, cut them out just to give it a try, because I've never done this before, so this is really fun. So I'm excited. This is something I'm sharing with you guys that's new for me, and it's also new for you. Or maybe this is old. I don't know if you've tried it before or seen it before, but this is a fun one. And I found this idea on Split Coast Stampers. So it's splitcoaststampers.com is where I found the technique. Okay, so look, you got your nice little spiral here, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stamp. And I'm gonna bring in this mat. Whenever you use these mat, you guys, you wanna put it under your paper, because if you don't, the ink will get on there and it will make a huge mess. I just realized I don't have a block. Oh, good heavens. All right, so maybe we're not gonna stamp. So let me show you. It's in the other room. Okay, so let's just get the spiral down. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna glue this down. And then you guys can add a greeting inside if you wish. So we're gonna glue this down here. We'll have to make it without the pause. I grabbed all the supplies except for a block, and I don't have one handy, and I don't want to get up and go in the other room because, you know, I know you guys would miss me too much, and, you know, you want me here. You want me here to show you because I'm a professional, right? Oh, this is fun. Okay, so we're just going to glue this down on the top, and you don't have to line it, but since this is black, I went ahead and lined it. That way everything's kind of the same color. But on some of the other samples, I went ahead and didn't do a liner because they were all the same color. Okay, now here's the important part. We're gonna glue this down. So you're gonna get yourself some glue dots, okay? Just regular glue dots. These are the itty bitty guys. And you're gonna kind of take the glue dot up, and this is, we call this a snot dot. You're gonna roll it into a circle, and you're gonna stick it down here, just like that. And you're gonna put a couple of them on there. You can also use glue on this part, but you wanna make sure that the glue does not spread, because that will make it so that your spring does not, that it stays closed. Okay, so now we're just gonna kind of center it. Oh, and you also wanna make sure that this part here is facing towards the bottom of your card. That's really important. That way you get the full effect of the spring. Okay, so we put that down there. Oh, I have ink on my hand. Okay. All right, so now I tore this off and we're gonna put a glue dot here in the center. Here, just like that, in the middle. I'm gonna add another one just to make sure. Oh, here we go. All right. Now, here's the fun part. So we're just gonna close this like this. And then we're gonna open it up. Oh, a little bit of it got stuck on there. And that gives you the spring. And then what's really cool is you're just gonna put your puppies or anything, your kittens. I made one with the kittens from this stamp set as well. And you're gonna put the glue dot here on the spring, just like that. And then you're gonna put your puppy down, like that. And then we'll have one that's facing this way. So I'm just gonna cut this little cutie here out. And what's nice is the die cuts cut most of it out for you. And these die cuts are on back order. Let me just get the elephant in the room out of the way. And they will be back in on March 23rd. So keep an eye out for that. And you can also go on there and you can have Stampin' Up! Email you when the item comes back in stock. So, all right, so we're just gonna stick our puppy down here. And then I colored some other ones from the set, so I already cut them out. So, and I did 3 at first, and I thought, you know, I think it needs 5. So usually when you do things like this, you want an odd number because it's just a little bit more appealing to the eye. So we got this guy here, and then we'll put the yellow fella next. This is a really fun stamp set. I really like it. I'll show you guys at the end when we're done here. Sorry about the stamping. I just forgot the block. No big, it's still gonna be cute. You guys get the point. So, all right, we're gonna put this glue dot here. And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect and just be kind of a glue blob because you're gonna cover it up anyway. And then we're gonna put this fella in the back. And I kind of put him so that he pops up here. So, all right. Okay, so there we go. We've got our spiral pop-up. I hope you guys like that. Okay, now let me show you a few of the other ones that I made. Oh, let me show you the stamp set first. I'm sorry, I keep saying that and then I keep forgetting. Okay, so here's the stamp set, Cutest Crew. It's a bundle. This is an online exclusive. Isn't that cute? And here's the stamps. Stamp sets here, and here's the die cuts that you get. So you get that paw die cut, you get the die cuts to cut out the puppies, you get some butterfly and flower die cuts, and then you actually get puppy and kitty cat die cuts, and birds. So it's a really fun stamp set. Gosh, this is so bad, I don't remember the price. But you can go on my website and take a look at that. And like I said, the dies will be back in on the 23rd. And let me show you the other cards that I made. So here's one with kittens. So now you got your little calico here. And then this one I did not line. So you can see this is our strawberry slush color. And then I just stamped the butterflies here. And then here's one with the birds. So the background, that might look familiar if you watched my Foxy Oxy video. That's a piece of paper I had left over, and I thought, you know what, since we don't throw anything away, let's use it. Let's use it for the birds. So here we go. Oops, and see, he got a little bit stuck on there. Isn't that cute? This is so fun. Such a fun, easy card. All right, this next one, I really wanted to use this Capturing Smiles bundle. These die cuts, unfortunately, are on back order as well, but my son is really into photography, so I thought this would be fun. And then instead of cameras or an object, I put the greeting, and it says, capture life's everyday moments, and then I put a camera in the back. So you don't necessarily have to put a picture. You could put, you know, a greeting if you had something to say, you know, like give it to God or something like that for like an encouragement card. So that was really fun. And then this last one, I used a much larger circle, and I used the, what's it called? Woolly Friends bundle with the little lamb. Isn't it cute? And then you open it up, and I used about, I think it's about a 3-inch circle. And then you've got the little lambs jumping in there, and it says, "You make me happy." And you can see here, I glued this down a little bit more just to give it a little bit more stability. But anyway, well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope that you will give it a try. It's easy peasy. I think this is a really fun project to do. And thank you for watching, and I will be back next week. And like I said, it will be Embossing Folders 101. So thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.